creativity, my
Since,
creative input.
And RC, if you
since
got any quick ideas for me too, I would love definitely.
Oh, I definitely keep in contact with you. So you say you're locked up in the studio. Do you have anybody like helping you as far as critiquing your tracks, letting you know if it's a go or no?
Yes.
Oh,
I have my manager, Dutch. He helps me very well, and my other manager, Tuki. He raps as well,
oh,
and
okay,
like they, they don't. I don't have a whole bunch of yes men around me, and
cool.
that's
Uh huh.
what I had to learn. Like, oh, oh, that joint hot, bro. That joint hot. Like, no, like, what's hot about it? What you
Right.
don't like about it, neither, because I know, yeah, you might like it 80%, but in that 20%, tell me what you don't like, so I know when I'm making my next track, I know what not to do and what to do.
Okay.
Okay,
I like
all
that.
right. So now we're getting to the part of the interview, the final question, and this goes for anybody who might be a future guest on the show. Uh, totally random question. So we'll pick a number between 1 and 7, and you're gonna have
Choose
to answer
wisely.
that question.
Yeah.
Choose wisely.
I'm gonna pick my favorite number, 5.
Number 5. So who would win a? Oh, you got an easy one. Who would win a fight between Spider-Man and Batman?
Told you what I tell you. Superhero.
You did say that. Probably.
We've seen Superman versus Batman, so now it's Spider-Man versus Batman.
I mean, that's a good fight. First of all, like, I'm trying to picture that in my head. Like, that's a good fight right there. But Batman always wind up winning.
Oh, Batman.
I'm gonna go Batman.
Arcia?
I'm going for Batman anyway. I don't like Spider-Man like that. I'm a Batman
Yeah,
fan.
cause Spider. I look at Spider-Man as like a teenager trying to find himself as a man. Batman's already developed. You got the gadgets. You know the ins and outs. Spider-Man might mess up.
Yeah, I think I would have to go with Batman as well, y'all. So Batman is our winner.
Batman, yeah, that's me. Nah,
So
let me
moving
stop.
right along to our next segment, y'all. Today on the show, we're going to talk about some underdogs. We're going to talk about some underdogs. Remember now, underdogs could be people that in the media we think are underrated, or even your everyday people out in the world that might be underrated. And at the top of my mind, when I first put this down to do as a segment, I thought Angela Bassett. I feel like Angela Bassett is so underrated. As an awesome actress as she is, I feel like she's underrated. She doesn't have that elusive Oscar, but I feel like she deserves it. She's such a wonderful actress. And the first role that I remember her in, now I know she was in movies before this, but the breakout role in my head, in my memory, in my mind, is Tina Turner. What's Love Got to Do with It?
What's love got to do? Got to do it.
She was Tina Turner to me.
And to me, she never ages. Like, she's like a Pharrell in my eyes. Like, every
Yeah,
time
she's
I
like
see her on the
60.
screen,
Yup.
she's like Miss Parker. Hey, Miss Parker. Hey, Miss Bassett.
Arcia, you got anybody you want to mention?
As of right now, I can't think of anybody. What about you, Will? Who do you think is the underdog?
I'm thinking music-wise right now, and I'm gonna pick a male and female. Somebody named Eric Bellinger. Eric Bellinger, I'm not sure how long he been out, but he been out for a nice amount of time, and he doesn't get the limelight, but his music is limelight worthy.
Okay.
And I'm pick a girl, Tink.
I
She
like
had a
her.
song called "Treat Me Like Somebody," and
Uh-huh.
she was signed with Timberland, but their negotiation with their contract didn't go well.
Mhm.
And I guess like after that, she like so-called fell off the mat. But like her true fans, like me over here,
Me too. I got like 2 of her mixtapes on my
she
phone.
has not fell off. She still got it.
Right.
She just came out with a song like 2 days ago called "Bad Side," which is very good. But
Okay.
I just need these these artists to get the right shine.
Right. In due time, it'll come.
Yeah.
I feel, especially for her.
Mm-hmm.
So, Arcia, did you like? I heard a Tink. Did you like her One in a Million remake slash
Yeah,
sample?
I did. I did. You didn't?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Oh,
I feel like I don't know. I just felt like she was forcing it. I don't want to say it was Timbaland's fault neither, but they was forcing the Aaliyah sample too hard. I just felt like if they could have did it way better, but that's
Like they
not
could
one
have
of my
did.
favorite. Like because I know what she's capable of.
Right.
I can play you a Tink song and that will blow 1 in a million out of the water. So I know that she could have picked a different Aaliyah song that could have been way popular than 1 in a million. Just my opinion.
okay. I wasn't a fan of it either. I didn't too much care for it. It wasn't bad, but I wasn't that into it. You liked it, okay? Local wise, everyday life wise, I feel like teachers and people in education in general are underdogs. Teachers have to put up with so much. I'm talking from students lack of sleep, students being hungry, students' behavior, to their parents, to fellow teachers, to principals and administration, to even politics. So teachers, I feel like, are a huge underdog in our everyday lives and communities. Thoughts, Arcia?
Yeah, I definitely feel the same way as far as teachers being the underdogs. They're not paid enough, and they put all this effort into trying to teach a class, and sometimes I don't know. It's just
like
it's terrible now.
It's like
the students.
It's like one of y'all segments on here called rants. Like it just got me ready to rant because it's like I had this talk plenty of times, and it's just like these teachers literally are raising these kids because they are with these parents' kids more hours than these parents are with their own kids. If you really break it down,
yeah.
And then on top of that, when school is out, ain't no telling that parent is in the house when school is over. So for real, these teachers are the ones that's raising these kids.
Right.
And you don't see no parents saying, oh, hey, Miss So-and-so, you didn't raise so-and-so. Oh, here go a little bit of my income tax for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the least these parents could do is throw something from the income tax. Because you know darn well you not. Don't get me started. Let me.
All right.
I don't want to go on my rant.
We're going to say that as our first,
That's a rant right there.
Yeah, we're going to let Will record that, come back and record his rant so we can dissect that. Because we don't have enough time to get that deep into it, but let me tell you, our next episode will have Excuse Me While I Rant, and it's going to be this man right here, and we're going to dissect it and break it down, Arcia.
Right. Shout out to all the teachers and educators out there, though. We salute you.
Y'all some real ones.
Yeah,
right.
Seriously. Shout out to y'all and all the hard work and
time that y'all put into it. I was actually an education major, but I decided to change my major. I felt like I just wouldn't be able to do it.
Good choice.
Like my attitude, it would collide with them, and I'd probably be on the local news.
I see that. I definitely see that.
7th grade teacher gets in a fight with student. Something crazy, like.
You would be on somebody's "Where's My Belt" segment.
Right. Right.
Okay, so we're gonna shift gears a little bit now because I don't want to take up too much people's time. Like I said before, I'm committed to 30 minutes, give or take a little more. So our next segment is our health and wellness segment. We're gonna move into health and wellness, and what I want to talk about for our first health and wellness segment is self-care and the importance of self-care. I feel like so many times we get stuck in our day-to-day routines and family functions and doing this for this person, doing this for that person, whether it's our kids, our spouse, our boyfriends, our girlfriends, our cousins, our aunts, our sick relatives, or whoever, that we don't take the time to self-care. So if you're listening right now, I want you to take a minute and think about, what is self-care to you? Because self-care for me, it depends. It honestly depends on what I'm going through and how stressed I am. My daily, day-to-day self-care is listening to music. I tend to listen to music in my commute to work, or while I'm at my desk doing my administrative duties. I'll put my headphones in, and people come in the room like, Kaz, you in your bag. You in the zone over there right now. But sometimes that's just self-care for me. That's how I tune out what may be going on that I don't need to pay attention to. It helps lift my spirits and my moods, especially when I play some of my favorite artists. But that's definitely a daily self-care practice for me. But in a longer term or longer scheme of things, every so often I will treat myself to like a spa day and just go to the spa and relax and just unwind. And I also like the spa because I can take they have showers, so I can take a hot shower as long as I want without the hot water tank running out. I could just take an unlimited hot shower and just soak that hot water in. Sometimes I've even shared this with some of my friends. Another self-care tech for me is playing video games, whether it's shooting somebody or just going on an adventure. It's an unwind for me. It's kind of takes me from reality, whatever craziness or stressful thing that happens that day, getting on the sticks and beating somebody up or kicking ass or whatever it is. It just helps me stress and unwind. What about you, Will? What's self-care for you?
First and foremost, I wouldn't just say music, like all music, but like I would say like R&B, because I call myself a rapper, and it's just like I find myself listening to way more R&B. I mean, just because like I guess I'm a gentleman at heart, but like I feel like R&B gives me my fuel to write. And when I listen to R&B, it gives me like that self-care mood where like just relaxation and stuff like that. I also like to write just not just like write rhymes, or just like I like to write my plans, like to write how I feel. It just seems that they just end up rhyming, but like I just like to write as well. I like going out for walks, just like clearing my head, one. Like that fresh breeze just hitting you.
Absolutely.
Talking to God, I talk to God like he's my right hand. And like I talk to him like walking down the street, getting on the bus, like he's a best friend, and it just keeps me sane after a while. So those are my self-care mechanisms.
Okay. Arcia Santos.
Oh, my self-care isn't up to par, to be real with you. I should do a lot of things better than what I'm doing, but music plays a part with me. Like I have to shower with music. I gotta get in my car before work and listen to music. I gotta listen to music on break, off work, like before I go to bed. It plays a significant role for me. Other self-care things for me, I try to get like 8 hours of sleep. Sometimes it's hard. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it end up being like 6 hours. I try to drink plenty of water. Makes your skin pretty, and it's better for you than sodas and alcohol and liquor and all that.
Okay. True.
Like Will, he says he likes to walk. Sometimes I like to walk 2 to 3 miles a day. Just trying to, just get the cardio working. And I do have slight high blood pressure, so that's another reason why I try to walk. Right. So, spiritually wise, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm going to get back, you know what I'm saying? I pray, but I don't talk to God as much as I should. Like, well, I really got to get back at that.
Takes time.
Yeah, it does. But yeah.